We've already talked a little bit about the window of tolerance, how our nervous system functions typically on an everyday level. For a basic recap, we start our day within the window of tolerance pretty consistently, right? Within the window of tolerance, we can function at the low end over here, but we can also focus on the high end. We pull ourselves directly back into neutral. The problem is when we pass our window of tolerance, and that is typically due to things like triggers. Triggers can take a wide variety of forms, but first, I've got to introduce the video. My name is Michael, and I am a registered clinical counselor in BC, Canada. And that means that I work with a number of different individuals that have the following concerns: depression, anxiety, grief, guilt, suicidal thoughts, and even couples in communication and conflict management. There's a lot of things that I work with overall. Today we're going to be focusing on the window of tolerance and thinking about things called solutions. How are we going to make things better? In terms of triggers that people typically experience, there are a number of them. Some of them could be large crowds, maybe of similar aged people. I know I felt something similar when I was in high school. It was hard to go into my high school, but if I were to go into a mall, it wouldn't be that bad. There was another time, too, like in presentations. Doing presentations can be overwhelming. Or even if we spend a lot of time alone, even just one-to-one connection with one other person. You know, a lot of us get concerned about dates, making new friends, trying new activities where we don't know very many people and we may meet a lot of people. When we're looking at all of this work all together, we have to start thinking about what are we going to do to catch ourselves when these triggers arise. We need to catch ourselves. And when we learn to catch ourselves, we then help ourselves a significant amount. On this channel, there are a list of videos called mindfulness videos. Why are we focusing on mindfulness? Because mindfulness helps us in a variety of different ways. In one of the main ones, it helps us calm the body. And that's important. Body, body, body. That is what we're going to work with. Many people who are outside the counseling field, when they first come into my room, they believe we're going to be focusing on their thoughts and their feelings. They believe that they are thinking poorly. They are bad. And they want me to try to fix them and change it so they think good. And that is very incorrect. What we try to do is turn rigid thinking into flexible thinking. That is what we do. And we do so once the body is comfortable. Once the body is comfortable and happy, rigid thinking becomes more flexible. We know about the right things to do. Nobody needs to tell us that we should exercise more. We should try to engage in our hobbies. We should be more social. We should eat properly, sleep properly, and always think about the future. We should try to think more positively and try to think negatively. Everyone knows these are the right things to do. No one is dumb enough to believe that that's the wrong thing to do. So instead of trying to always fix people, like a lot of people believe that we should be doing, instead, we try to help people use their body and make it a little bit more relaxed. And that is so, so important. Because when the body is relaxed, a number of things happen. When you're in your relaxed state, you're more productive. You make better decisions. You think more clearly. And you're able to appreciate people, problems, and you're also able to easily learn. It's hard to take in information and solve problems when you are not relaxed, when you are instead afraid. Imagine you are in the middle of a forest. This forest is in the dark, and we don't know where to go. Well, what if you were to encounter a large bear in this forest? This is a bear. And when this bear comes up to you, maybe he also has a knife. This is a very scary bear, guys. And in the event that this bear comes up to you, I think it would be a very terrible idea for me to pop out of nowhere behind you, this is you, and ask you, what's 1 + 1 = 2? Well, you're probably not going to be thinking very clearly at all. Maybe in the same moment, this bear, this evil bear who's trying to attack you, let's give him red eyes. What are we having for dinner? Again, your response would be quite messy. Because in moments of stress, anxiety, depression, ideas are difficult. Ideas look like this. The brain becomes a messy, chaotic mess. And when we finally begin to relax the body, thoughts begin to flow. And we use techniques like we've illustrated in the videos already. We use exercises like progressive muscle relaxation to help calm the muscles of the body. We use exercises like mindful breathing to help us activate the relaxing parts of our body. We do things like 3 things, another video that we've made. Pay attention to being present, but also relaxing the body. And these are not exercises that you have to do all 3 of. You have to pick the one that works for you. Because when your body's relaxed, everything else really just falls into place. And that's the best part about it. And I'm going to help you do that. And maybe someday, we'll be able to find a time when our body's relaxed and we can return to that place we once were, or begin to live the life that we would like to live. Thank you so much for watching this video. Go ahead and comment below if you have any questions. These are videos that I make in my spare time. There's bound to be mistakes. I'm always happy to hear some criticism as well. Put some comments below of any other ideas for any other videos that I might make, any other questions that you might have. Thank you so much for watching, and take care. And wow, look at the mess I've made.